Okay. So this is the basic entry point into trigonometry. I hope every student have some basic knowledge on this by this time, because any board, whether it is the state board, CBSE, ICSE, you will have a minimum knowledge on this part. Yes or no? So basically what I have done, I have defined angle in terms of radian, and I have demonstrated you the different ratios from that one single right angle triangle. Along with this, there are another relations. I'm just extending this. That's all. Whenever you see sin square theta plus cos square theta, it is 1. Similarly, tan theta into cot theta is equal to 1. Secant square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1. Cosecant square theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1. All these are the basic relations that you will get from this right angled triangle and Pythagoras theorem together. If you have any doubt in any part of this, ask me. If you have any doubt at any part of this, please ask. Sure. Any doubt? Right. Now, apart from this, see, what is required in trigonometry, that when I deal next level problems is what I am focused. Right. I think we already had a class on this some long time back. I've given a detailed notes. Anyone having that notes right now? No, no, no. Now what we will do is, sin 90 minus theta. That is a plus cos theta. Similarly, cos 90 minus theta. This is also plus sin theta. I will explain why it is. Y-axis, x-axis, right. This is a plus y. This is a plus x. Okay. -90 minus theta. I am drawing a projection onto this y-axis. Let that be C. If I ask you what is sin 90 minus theta, you will say simply that opposite side by hypotenuse. Right or not? BC is the same as OA. See, in the lower OAB triangle, OA is adjacent side. OB is hypotenuse. Adjacent side by hypotenuse will now become cos. That's how you got the cos. Similarly, if I take cos 90 minus theta, I'll simply get OC by OB. Okay. So in this case, OC is nothing but AB by OB. AB is opposite side by hypotenuse. That is sin theta. So this is true for all other terms also. In first quadrant, sin 90 minus theta terms are all positive ones. Okay. Tan 90 minus theta becomes plus cot theta. Cot 90 minus theta becomes plus tan theta. Likewise. Rule is valid only for first quadrant. For example, if I take sin 90 plus theta, I will write this simply as plus cos theta. I will simply write this as plus cos theta. Whereas cos 90 plus theta is minus sin theta. You moved to the second quadrant. In the second quadrant, only sin term will be positive. Now, from this, what I can understand is if I take the ratio of these things, a ratio of these two, left hand side ratio by right hand side ratio, what I will get? Tan 90 plus theta minus cot theta. If I take the reverse ratio, ఎవరు పిల్లాడు సార్ మేడం చెప్పిన ఆయన నువ్వు సార్ ఏమైంది ఏం చేస్తున్నా ఎందుకు మాట్లాడుతున్నా ఇవన్నీ స్కూల్లో నీకు నా సంగతి తెలుసు కదా ఎక్కడ చదువుకున్నాడు తెలుసు దట్ ఈస్ ద రీజన్ ఐ వోంట్ డూ ఆల్ దీస్ థింగ్స్ ఇన్ దిస్ దీస్ పీపుల్ హ్యావ్ నో సెన్స్ వీళ్ళేమో ప్రతిమలు తీసుకొస్తారు ఇక్కడ నేనైతే కొట్టోదలు కూడా వేస్తాను వాళ్ళేం బతిమాలు తీసుకొస్తారు అందుకని ఒక 4-5 days కొంచెం పేషెన్స్ కూడా చెప్తూ ఉన్నారు నేను ఆగస్ట్ దాకా అనుకుంటున్నాను కానీ వీళ్ళు ఈ లోపలే తెచ్చేటట్టు నేను చేసేది ఏముంటుంది బిఏ రోమన్ నేను గాంధీ పద్ధతిలో మదర్ తెరిసాకి మనమళ్ళలాగా నేను ఉన్నాను అనుకో ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ వీడు నన్ను బతకనిస్తాడు కూర్చు రైట్ reciprocal cot 90 plus theta is minus tan. Okay, right. So you have moved in this into the second quadrant. See, except sin, rest all you got minus. Cos you got minus. Tan you got minus. Cot you got a minus in the second quadrant. In the first, all are positive. In the second, sin. 90 plus, you are shifting to second quadrant. So if sin is positive, cosecant is also positive. Any doubt till this point? Pakka. Now move on to third quadrant. So one more important point, sin 180 minus theta. This is a plus sign. They are still in second quadrant. Whereas cos 180 minus theta is minus cos. They are still in second quadrant. But okay, next. If it is Aryar, I think you got all this logic very clear. In it, yes, good question. Good question. When I am taking 180 minus a theta, right? Actually, this is theta. You will usually measure the angle with respect to positive x-axis. So now this is what 180 minus a theta. Okay. So you are asking sine 180 minus theta per. Okay. So frankly speaking, it is the same height, which is plus by hypotenuse. Honestly speaking, plus sine theta 1. But if it comes to cos, the x quadrant is negative. That is the reason why you got minus cos. That is the meaning of 180 minus. Any doubt still? Paka? I require very simple things. I don't require very voluminous content. Just I am just using trigonometry basis. What is required for me in physics? I'm not teaching trigonometry. By the way, hello, I am physics. Don't forget that. Right. Now, the other part of the question. You will use this relation also sometimes. Sin A. Sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. Okay. What is sin A minus B? Yes. I'm just cos B minus cos A sin B. What is cos A plus B? Cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. Remember, for cos, when you have plus here, you will have a minus term. I am sure all these things are known to you in your school days only. But why I am brushing up this? Because when I teach something related to this, you must have an idea that these things are done. Similarly, cos A minus B is cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. Now tell me tan A plus B. Yes, tan A plus tan B by 1 minus tan A tan. Minimum things what I want. I am not expecting too much. The minimum things what is in basic mathematics, trigonometry is what we are doing. Okay, tomorrow I'll teach vectors. By that time, I require some help from trigonometry. Tomorrow I'll start vectors. 2 to 3 classes I'll close vectors. Right. But till this we are done. Next part, the sin 2a. Yes. 2 sin a cos a. Cos 2a. Everything here only. In the place of B, I'm substituting a. That's all. I'm not doing anything new. So cos square a minus sin square a is one option. 2 cos square a minus 1 is another option. 1 minus 2 sin square a is another option. That's fine. Boys, that's fine. Right. Okay. And tan 2a, I'm not going to do anything. I'm substituting. जो ऊपर लिखा है वही कॉपी कर रहा हूं. 2 tan a by 1 minus tan square a. That's all. Sometimes I will use one relation. 1 minus cos theta can be written as 2 sin square theta by 2. Sometimes I will use. Similarly, 1 plus cos theta is 2 cos square theta by 2. One more. Here only I'll tell. 1 minute. Let me think. I'll forget. That's my problem. Sin theta, sometimes whenever I require, I will write it as 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2, depending upon my mood. Okay, depending upon my mood. Forgot biometric today, if I'm not mistaken. Done. Right. Anyway, these are all the basic trigonometry terms which I require in my future course. Hardly one page. Not more than that. The entire trigonometry which I am going to use next stages. This is just a minimum. Sometimes I might use a different thing also. That different thing is, what if I want sin 3a?
Three sin theta minus four sin
I don't remember all these things. You know, I'm very
theta plus two theta.
Just to copy sin a plus so what is that you are going to get? Sin a cos 2a plus cos a sin. And now you tell me after expansion what you will get. Sin 3a is equal to
3 sin is minus 4 sin 2.
3 sin a minus, boys, trust me, this is what. Okay. This is what. So sin 3a is what we might use at a later. Can you give me expression for cos 3a? I వెనక్కి కూర్చున్న వాళ్ళలో డిస్టర్బెన్స్ ఉంది, కొంచెం చూస్తూ ఉండు. కెమెరాలో చూసి రికార్డ్ చేసి బంక్ వస్తారా లేదా ఒకసారి ఐడెంటిఫై చేసి, కొంచెం ఏమన్నా ఇబ్బంది పెట్టే పిల్లలు ఉంటే ఇప్పుడే దండం పెట్టి పంపించారు.
వెళ్ళేటప్పుడు ఒక్కసారి సిలబస్ 26 ఎగ్జామ్ చూసుకొని వెళ్ళండి, ఓకేనా?
రైట్, నేను డిస్ప్లే చేస్తాను. Now please tell me what is cos 3a? 4 cos cube a minus 3 cos a. Areyar, I don't use anything beyond this. Trust me. Yes, I don't use anything beyond. Why I will explain. What is the use? Because if it extend beyond this, then it is no longer a physics question. Something very complicated, why they will ask us? Even they ask also why we will write, tell me. I won't suggest you to write. See, graphs also important. Geometry based graphs also important. I was trying to share that if it exists, I would have shared. Okay, no use, no problem. Otherwise also. One more important point that what I would like to deal with is zero degrees, 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 60 degrees, and 90 degrees. Special angles. Right. So, Arya, I know in school you would have by hearted this like anything. What if it is a sine theta? What if it is a cos theta? What if it is tan theta? What if it is a cot theta? What if it is secant theta, cosec theta? 0. Sin 30, 1 by 2. 1 by root 2. Root 3 by 2, 1. Cos theta. What is cos theta? Cos 0, 1. Root 3 by 2. 1 by root 2. 1 by 2, 0. Tan theta, 0. 1 by root 3. 1 root 3 infinite. Reverse tomorrow. Root 3. 1. 1 by root 3. 0. Second, are flip cos 1, 2 by root 3, root 2, 2 infinite, 1 by 0. Cosec, flip sign, infinite, 2, root 2, 2 by root 3, 1. Till this point, any doubt? Boys and girls. Any doubt? Till this point. There is a special situations like 15 degrees we might require. 15 degrees. Like, for example, if you want a sine 15 degrees, so what we will have the option simply sine 45 degrees minus 30 degrees. Sine A minus B. Already we have relation. Sine A cos B. 1 by root 2 cos 30 root 3 by 2 minus cos A sin B. It is 1 by root 2, 1 by 2. Boys, finally, root 3 minus 1 by 2 root 2. Sometimes we will use 15 degrees. So this is the same as cos 75, correct? Okay, right. I want cos 15 now. Cos 15. It is cos 45 minus 30. Are yaar, cos 45, cos 30? Cos 45, cos 30. Root 3 by 2 root 2. Sin 45, sin 30. So same as sin 75. Arey bhaiya, with this, we will have two attachments. Now, tan 15 is available for me. Tan 15 degrees is available for me. Root 3 minus 1 by root 3 plus 1. Tan 75 degrees is also available. Root 3 plus 1 by root 3. But there are very rare occasions that I might require this, but sin 15 I might use very frequently. Okay? Right. One more important observation is there is another triangle which is very famous. Yes, yes. अरे यार ये क्या हो रहा है? What is very simple. You may see 12, 16, 20 as a triangle. 6, 8, 10 as one triangle. 3, 4, 5 as one triangle. Very famous. I just require these things under trigonometry. If this page is with you, that's more than sufficient. You can handle anything, whatever is required. So expansions also required actually. Let us see that first graphs. I'll just give you basic graph because I require sine and cos graphs very frequently. Zero, this term is a plus a, this term is minus a. Remember, this is sine theta graph. In fact, I should actually write it as y is equal to a sine theta graph. Boys and girls, any doubt? A the maximum value of y. In our graph, it is called amplitude. Maximum value of y. Similarly, cos. This is cross graph. यार एक मिनट यार अच्छी नहीं है. Cos graph. 0, pi by 2, pi, 3 pi by 2, 2 pi. Right. That's all. Okay. Sometimes we might require expansions of sine and cos. Sometimes, not necessarily all the time. Sometimes. So sine expansion majorly we will use, but don't ask me where. Very rarest situation. In fact, you will tell me, sir, the expansion is like this after some days when trigonometry is covered for you in mathematics. But suppose all of a sudden before that, if I get a situation, then sine expansion, for example, sine x expansion will be like this. X cube by 3 factorial plus x power 5 by 5 factorial minus so on. It is up to you. That is the reason why when angle is small, So nx tends to x. Similarly, you want cos expansion. Cos x expansion is are there odds? Cos contains evens. That is the reason why when x is very small, cos x tends to 1. These are some expansions which you might require in trigonometry. That's all. Tan expansion, not that much interested. We don't use basically. Very rare, rarest. I said not rarest. Tan x rarest. I am telling you x cube by even I don't even remember this function after asking me sometime. But anyway, since you are asking me, I'm just writing 2 by 15 times x power 5 blah 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 blah. That is the reason why when x is small, very small, tan x tends to x. Okay. Binomial expansions are also there. Tomorrow I'll discuss it separate. Bhai, this is the best what I require. Just scroll up from top to the bottom. Go to the top.
That is the timings మన 8 to 11 డే ఆఫ్టర్ టుమారో చేంజెస్ ఏమైనా ఉంటే కాల్స్ ఇక్కడే అనౌన్స్ చేస్తాం. కాల్స్ అయితే ఇప్పుడు ప్రజెంట్ ఏం కావు, గ్రూప్ క్రియేట్ చేస్తాము. ఓకేనా? పేరెంట్స్ ఇన్ఫార్మ్ చేయండి. రేపు కూడా 8 to 11 సార్. సాటర్డే సండే ఎగ్జామ్ ఉండదు.
ఒక్కటే ఎగ్జామ్.
సాటర్డే వెళ్దామా సండే?
సాటర్డే. నేను డిస్ప్లే చేస్తాను.
అర్థమైందమ్మా? రేపు కూడా 8 to 11. ఓకేనా? థర్డ్ డే మళ్ళీ చెప్తాం.
Sorry, 1 minute. I'll display the schedule.
రికార్డింగ్ ఆఫ్ చేయాలి.